Hi guys, so today I'm going to start a few different reviews I have from items that Arteza sent for me to review. So these items were sent free of charge and all opinions are my own. I will have some links in the description box, and those will be affiliate links, which means that if you were to purchase anything from those links, I would make a small commission. And Arteza has been kind enough to give us a discount code just for my viewers, so that code will be in the description box. Maybe I'll have it here, but you want to go ahead and click on that description box for that information and the expiration information and all that kind of good stuff. So thank you so much, Arteza, for sending these items for my review. They did send several things. Going to review them, one every video, every few days, but I just want to let you know ahead of time. I believe the other set is an Everblend marker set, which is like their alcohol ink markers. I have the Inconic set, I believe, and some gel pens, the Brights and Vintage gel pens, and so and some metallic gouache. I believe those are the things that they had sent. So keep an eye out for those reviews coming up soon. But they do have free shipping every day, so I don't mind. I usually just try to show you guys everything at once in case you're interested and you want to pick up everything at once. But or a couple things, however you do it. But they have free shipping every day, so it doesn't really make a difference as far as that. So today we are doing something a little bit different. So they have a ton of stuff on Arteza's website. If you've been there, they have like craft supplies, like crafts that you wouldn't think about, like polymer clay items, quilting stuff, just different things. They have office supplies, obviously art supplies, and just a lot of products there. So this is a two-sided cutting mat. It says it's an 18 by 24 inch self-healing rotary mat, and it does have two sides, so we'll show you that in just a minute. But I use things like this all the time for my quilting or just sewing projects. And unfortunately, when we moved from Georgia to Poway with the military move the last time, I think my large mat like this, it was a little bit bigger, was on our tabletop, and they lost my tabletop that was from my craft room. So I need something like this. So I think it's kind of funny that I was like, oh yeah, no, I'll definitely review that, because you want a larger thing, especially for like sewing projects. Definitely this can go under your area for crafting projects, and I'll probably put that in my crafting area at the end of the video so we can see that too. But they do have different sizes of these. So this is the 18 by 24. I know it's hard to see because it's like shiny up here. But they have a smaller one and I believe a larger one, but I don't remember. There's 3 different sizes. They do also sell rotary cutters and other implements that you would use if you wanted to use this for quilting, but some of those things are sold out currently as I made this video. So let's open this up. And I was surprised that the box is really big. It's a nice weight. So it's not flimsy at all. It has a really good weight to it. Really sturdy. Smells like plastic, obviously. You can see the thickness there. So this is the one side. It's kind of light. And what I like about this being 18 by 24, again, when you buy fabric, it's usually 42 or 44 inches wide, and it's in a bolt, so they fold it in half. So it's really like 22 inches or so. So you can definitely lay out your fabric and get some nice long strips cut if that's what you want to do. So I do like that without being too big, because I know some mats can be like 36 inches and that's just really big. On the other side, it's gray. Again, you have your grid and your measurements here. So, which you do need to use a lot of times when you are doing things with sewing. If you're just using this for like a craft mat, then sometimes that's not as important, but it does have your bias markers here and everything. So what I'm going to do is just cut some fabric, and then I'll take it to my craft area, and then we'll use an Exacto knife. But let me see here. I want to see if I have a ruler in here. Let me go grab a ruler. Okay, so I have a ton of rulers. These are all like to square up your items, most of these. But I do have longer ones that are for cutting strips, but I'll just get a bigger one like this guy for now. And I do want to make a couple extra masks. I really only have like 1 or 2, so I have this fabric from the last time I made some masks, and I need pieces of fabric that are 7 by 9 to start off the mask. So I know this one will work for me, I believe. I say no, and then I'm like, I think. Usually you have your fabric washed and pressed and all that, but Normally I just put my fabric wherever it is, you know, like on a line here, and then I'm able to kind of see what I need to do. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Let me see how big this thing is. Good, perfect. This is a 9-inch square. So I'm just gonna line this up here and line it up on my 9-inch. So it's 9.5 inches. So I'm gonna go for 9 here. And then you have your rotary cutters. Like I said, you can pick these up in lots of different places. I know Arteza itself has some, but they're sold out as we speak. So 9 by 7. And you can turn your stuff or you can just leave it. I'm gonna cut, actually I'm gonna cut the free edge off. And that worked really nicely. It slid really nicely. Hopefully you can see that. And we'll look at the marks if it leaves any marks here. Let me just 7 inches. Yep, just barely gonna make a nice mask with that piece of fabric. So there it is, my 7 by 9 to begin my next mask. And it works really well. I mean, it's nice and slides there. Again, you have your both sides and you can use whichever side you like. I don't really see where I cut, but normally with those things, it's not like you're digging in really deeply like you would with an Exacto. So let me take this over to my craft area and see how it works with an Exacto knife. All right, so here are my work surfaces. This is a really nice big mat. So I do have just a cutting tool here that we will use, and I don't know. I'm just gonna use that. Cuts really nicely. I can't even get my finger in the area that I sliced there. Really nice background. So what's funny, I do have some glass mats, and I'm always afraid to use a knife on a glass mat. Just the feel of it, kind of like, I don't like the way it feels. I do like, obviously, these kind of cutting mats. I've used them in the past for decades now, so I'm very used to them. But for some reason, whenever I go to cut on glass, I don't like it. So again, I can't really get my finger in there, but so it does its job like you would expect from a self-healing mat. Yeah, pretty great. All right, guys, so thanks for watching. Hopefully that, those are kind of the quick things that you'd normally do with a self-healing mat. So I just wanted to show you a couple different ways that different types of crafters would use them. So thanks for watching. Again, I will have the links in the description box and the discount code that Arteza was kind to give to us. And I will see you guys at the next one. Bye now.